Welcome to the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, where we make plant-based cooking easy. I'm Jill, and today we are going to make two different popsicles. 0 sugar, 0 dairy, all the yum. 'Cause it's the all-free whole food plant-based cooking show. Okay, so the two types of popsicles that we're going to make. One is a fudgesicle, and one is strawberries and cream. So what I mean by 0 sugar is 0 sugar. If you're like me, you're a mom and I'm concerned about sugar, I've been looking for popsicles, fruit-flavored popsicles forever with no sugar or no weird ingredients in them, and it's almost impossible to find. There are a few out there, but they're hard to find. So why not just make them yourself, and they'll be more nutritious and delicious. So we're gonna start with the fudgesicles because that's my favorite. We're going to start with a half a cup of almond milk, and the whole recipe will be in the details in the link below. But what I'm doing here is just half recipes because I'm making two. I only have my one popsicle maker. So I'm just going to make a half recipe of each. So the full recipe will be the full recipe. So this is just a half a cup of vanilla flavored almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. 1½ tablespoons of cocoa powder, and you can use whatever cocoa powder you like. This is the Trader Joe's brand, which is pretty decent. It has a really nice flavor, but you can also use cacao powder. It's still will taste the same. We're going to use ½ tablespoon of peanut butter, and that's going to give it that really nice, rich flavor. And then we're going to use 1½ bananas. And a key to your bananas is you want to wait till the skins are really, brown and speckly, because that's when the sugars come out and it's really, really sweet. If you have bananas that still have a bit of green on them, they're still really starchy, and your popsicles are going to taste starchy and they get kind of this gummy consistency that's kind of yuck, and they won't be very sweet. So we're just going to mix this up until it's really creamy. While we're waiting for that, I'd like to invite you to click the subscribe button and then the little bell notification so that you can get notified every time we put out a new show here on YouTube. Be sure to check out our growing line of printable cookbooks, guides, and apparel. We also offer free and paid memberships on our community website. And last but not least, be sure to head over to our official website at plantbasedcookingshow.com to browse through hundreds of original recipes, tips, and resources on plant-based living. Okay, back to the show. Okay, super creamy, delicious. Okay, so I have this popsicle maker here. I got it from Target, and what I like about this is that the cups sit in this little tray so that you can take them out, because you do have to thaw them under the water a little bit to get the cover to come off. Unlike the other popsicle makers, that is a complete tray, and you end up thawing all of them when you run them under the hot water. So these come right out, super handy, really easy to clean, just love them. All right, so we're going to pour our fudgesicles in just 3 of these. And they show there's a little line that you need to stop at. Wow, that ended up being just the perfect amount. And then you just set your little things in there. They don't snap or anything, they just sit down in there. Okay, now for a quick rinse of the blender, and we're on to make our strawberries and cream. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready to make our strawberries and cream. So again, a half recipe. So this is ½ cup of vanilla flavored unsweetened almond milk. A ½ cup of frozen strawberries. I let them thaw a little bit because it's so much easier to get this to mix if it's already thawed. Then we have about a tablespoon of cashews. You kind of need a healthy fat in there to make these really creamy. And then 1 banana. Same thing, just gonna whip this up until it's super creamy and pour them in our popsicles. Okay, here we go. There we go. Your kids are just going to love these so much, and you're gonna love them too. I particularly like the fudgesicles. I remember having fudgesicles as a kid, and that was just one of my favorite popsicles. And these really remind me of them a lot. Just with the benefit that there is no sugar, no weird ingredients, no dairy. Put our lids on here, little sticks, and we're gonna put them in the freezer for about 4 to 6 hours. And then we get to enjoy them. All right, they're done, guys. Well, I'm picking a chocolate one because that's my favorite. Oh, wow. Oh, yum. Rich and creamy and chocolatey. Just like the fudgesicles that I remember. You're gonna love them, and your kids are gonna love them. I'll see you next time.